We've done it, but we haven't done a full dynamic stretching session. Dynamic stretching is the movement of the muscle at the same time. I've seen some people get this incredibly wrong, like launching into a huge stretch and boing and jump and really giving it some. All that happens is it'll initiate stretch reflex. So dynamic stretching is not bouncing the muscle tissue. It's like getting into a position of stretching the muscle, then easing back, going back into it, easing back, going back into it. And each time you gently increase it along. And it should only be done by people who are fit. You would not give it to a bunch of newbies. And as I look over their list there, we've got nobody in brand new, and you all love that. And you all understand the importance of the scores that we work to, the 8s, 9s, and 10s out of 10s. So basically with a dynamic stretch, you start with the 8, and as we keep moving and bringing it back, moving and bringing it back, you're going to be at about 11 or 12 at the end. All right. Any tightness, you ease back off again. Going 2, press that, press that, press that. Let's get warmed up. Press that one. Did I do that one? I can't remember. Now you're all muted. Good. You had your chance to get back at me, but you're too late. All right. Saturday morning. Good stuff. It's a weekend properly, guys. Okay. Let's get a breath in. Let's take the hands up and out. Turn the hands up. Breathe in. Exhale to the heart. Let the thumbs gently touch the sternum where the heart is. That's a really good thing to do. Squish those hands out. Turn the hands towards the ceiling. Now, if you're doing yesterday's class and worm catchers, know the next move. Rotate those hands to the rear more so the palms are facing the ceiling. And imagine, open the fingers up. You've now got little dips in the palms of your hands. Imagine there's water in there. You're going to keep it there. And keep rotating them to the rear and feel how that changes the stretch in the chest, the arms, the biceps, and the hands themselves. Now breathe in. Exhale to the heart again. Let's have the elbows high this time. Bring it in a little bit early. 3-second push in. Go. 2, 3. And reverse it back round. Pull apart. Go. 2, 3. Squish it out. Reach for the walls. Turn the hands up. Breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Elbows nice and low. Pause and hold. Let's arc them down. Hold the thumbs and rotate those shoulders backwards 2 or 3. And then forwards 2 or 3. And let's get well into the zone. I've just changed a little bit how we worked it out. Let's start imagining stringing the ears. I feel the need that we've got to start getting chilled out this morning, guys. Here we go. Hands to the front of the body. Think good posture. Soft knees, 30%. Imaginary string, and let that head go over any side you want to, nice and slowly. Now, I would never show anybody, or in fact do, dynamic stretching of the neck. You're just not going to, okay? An area you'll need to work, but protect at the same time. Breathe in. Exhale, let gravity take over. So in a way, if we're not doing dynamic stretches of the neck, how else can we progress it? Well, it's how we've been doing it the past months, guys, and exactly how we're doing it this morning. In stages, taking the head over nicely controlled. Breathe in one more time. Exhale. And this time, physically push the head over a little bit more. Feel that stretch. Mine started off from the belly of the muscle in my neck, then scaling to the side, then went down into the rotator cuff. And the head's way over. It's still going over. I best open my eyes in case it gets too close to the floor. Bring the head back upright and slowly over the other side. That's feeling good already. And that's where I feel the tightness. So big deep breath in. Exhale and over we go. And remember, any of these type of stretches, if I haven't said just take a breath in, but you can feel that tightness and you're at the 8 or 9 out of 10, you know you've got to release it. You take your own breath in. You control it yourself. Big deep breath in. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, and this time we're moving that head over. Good. It's like looking at a group of baby giraffes, guys. Well done. Those heads are way over, looking good. Bring it back up nice and slowly. All you've missed, Jeanette, is do a little bit about dynamic stretching, which we're going to do. Let's drop the chin down to the chest. I will do the spinal column next week, guys. I had other stuff to sort this morning, I'm afraid, but there you go. Chin to the chest. Big deep breath in. Exhale. and let the head switch off the rest of the body. Let that stretch come from where the neck joins into the top of the spinal column, if you like. That feels good. Okay, bring the head nice and slowly. And we're going to pick our spot on the ceiling, or spoint. The spoint is a pointless spot. And once we get there, push the lower jaw forwards, all the way. Good. I like that one. Keep pushing that jaw forwards. Take the hands now behind the back, stand easy position. Big deep breath in. Exhale and push the hands down the back. Keep the lower jaw forwards. Voice goes totally different. All the way up. 2, 1. Relax, bring the head back towards me. Keep the hands stand easy position. We're going to move the shoulders away from the ears. Big deep breath in. And push the hands down the back. Slide them down the back as far as you can go. Feel the chest getting a nice stretch at the same time. It's one of the ones now you think, I'm not going to get any more movement. Big deep breath in. Exhale and push down. Now, if you don't get movement on this one, it's just the thought of it. You're still activating the muscles. And mine just released there after 2 or 3 seconds, and I've got a little bit more movement. 2, 1. Relax. Bring the hands back to the front. Let's rotate those shoulders around. Forwards and to the rear. Hands back to the front. Nice and relaxed. And turn the head to your left, all the way around. And then look over the shoulder and slightly down behind us. Big deep breath in. Exhale and try and increase it a little bit more. And then bring it back around towards myself and around the other side. Looking over the shoulder. Big deep breath in. Exhale, increasing a little bit more. And then bring it back up and back around to myself and rotate the shoulders round. Okay, twist and rotate the neck on that one. When we take a look over the shoulder, I don't hold it for any length of time. It's there and we bring it back. And the reason being is our carotid arteries down here, and we don't want to be impinging on that, okay? On that one, people who have got bad habits of putting mobile phones here and doing this, it's very, very, very dangerous, guys. It shouldn't be done, okay? All right, just a little one there, okay, just for you. All right, so from there, let's bring the right leg forwards and let's rotate the ankle around. So we're getting a balance on one leg. Touch something if we have to. Don't anybody think I've been doing this class all these time, done 300 Be Fit classes, and I'm not going to hold on to anything. I'd rather you did, guys. Round the other way. Change over the legs. So start at the top of the body. Now we're at the bottom. Good stuff. Rotate back round the other way. Fantastic. Bring the hands to here. Believe it or not, you've done this loads. First dynamic stretch. Just start taking the knees upwards. Nice and controlled. Nice and controlled. 8 out of 10. Now increase. Take the knee a little bit higher. Controlled all the time. So I'm increasing that stretch and we're all working to our own scores now. There. And I'm trying to take the knee a little bit higher. 3, 2, and a 1. And relax it down like that one. Okay, we're going to take one big long stride forwards. Separate the feet outwards. Heels flat on the floor. We'll come into our calf stretch. We did this last week, old-fashioned way I think we called it. Bend that front knee. Back knee, legs straight. Heels on the floor. Now come back upright. Back into the stretch again. Now back upright. Nice relaxed breathing. Back into the stretch again. And back upright. And each time we go back into the stretch again, feel it increasing very, very slowly. Back into the stretch again. Bringing it back upright. Last one, back into the stretch. Bringing it back. And then swap over our legs. Here we go. Other one coming forwards. And it's not a balance exercise. Feet nice and straight. Heels flat on the floor. In we go to the stretch. There and back. So I'm taking to an 8 out of a half. It's easing off, back into the stretch again. Here we go, forwards. Keeping a good posture all the way. Bending that front knee again. And back. And we get movement at the same time with the dynamic stretch. There we go, there. Forwards again, a few left. Now that stretch is eased right off. And I'm down to where I would be if I was actually holding it. And if you think of the amount of time you can hold a stretch, it's for about the same time. There's the last one. Back upright. And let's give it a nice shake out, okay? Good thing to do, guys. Okay, we're going to bring the feet to normal position, hands to the side, and we're going to build this one up as well. We're going to do it the Double Voice Fitness Club way, okay? So we're going to go over to one side, any side you want to, feel a stretch in the waistline, back upright. Then back over, same side again, we're working. Creep the hand down the side of the body and back. And already that stretch is easing off. Over we go. I'm getting a little bit depth each time, up I come again. Maintain those 30%. Don't let the abs stick out. Keep the 30%. Over I go again and back. And it turns into a crossover from a stretch really to an actual full-on exercise. Over we go. But feel how the muscle groups are giving. There, upright. Now what I'm going to do is bring the little short arm up to the teapot handle and creep it over. Down I go again. Now follow me on this last one. Here we go. Lean over and hold it there. Big deep breath in. Exhale and push it down a little bit more. Now that feels good. I've got that at about a 14 out of 10, but it's a good 14. It feels good. And back upright again. Back over the other side, guys. Same thing this side. Here we go. Lean it over. I'm at 8 and I bring it back. And over again. It also gets your breathing in sync with your body movement. It keeps the brain a little bit more active because sometimes when we're stretching, the brain can wander. Mine does anyway. I found it outside in the corridor yesterday. Over we go and back again. Over we go again, nice and gently, increasing each time. And if you get a part where you're thinking, it's sticking there, it's not giving, that's where your target is. Over we go. And again, over we go. Okay, next one, little teapot handle coming up the side of the body, tucking the hands under, and straight away, look at that. We move a little bit further, over we go. One more of those, over we go, nice and controlled. Follow me on this one. Over we go, and hold at your maximum. Big deep breath in. Exhale, and over, look at that, more movement. Oh, that feels good. And that's my 14 out of almost, let's say 15. No more than that, guys. We don't want to go into a pain score. Those days are over. And bring it back upright. Like in that one, good stuff. Okay, take the hands up and out. Another one, which we do a lot. Feel the draft over the arms. Keep the feet flat on the floor. No instep to outsteps and just rotate around. No concrete trousers, but the feet are going to be nice and flat on the floor. As soon as you feel your body weight shift, we bring it back. Until now. Okay, let the feet go to the insteps and the outsteps. And really this time, aim to push that further round each time. Work it a little bit, and the spine likes it. We get the strengthening, we've got the activation, the nervous system's fully cooperating, because that's where the spinal cord is, we know that. We're working hard. Last one this side. Last one the other side. Good. Arcing the hands back down, facing me. One of these only, no dynamic stretch for this one. It's one bicycle chain, guys. We'll do 3 stages while we're down there. Here we go. Hands to the thighs. Big deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest, and slowly sliding those hands down. So far, different type of stretching class. We're all looking good and feeling fantastic and looking fantastic. Middle fingers in front of those big toes. Let those knees bend if they have to. Pause and hold. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Push those knees to the rear. My back just clicked a little bit there. Think cat stretch. Take the chest. Chin to the chest, sorry. Look behind us. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Keep that position and work the cat stretch, guys. Work the cat stretch for recovery. Big deep breath in. Exhale and slowly come in back upwards. Picturing the brand new bicycle chain getting pulled out of a clean bucket of oil. That's our nicely lubricated spinal column. Thinking posture, carry the hands on up the body, squish them out to the sides, turn those hands up and breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, momentarily keeping the thumbs just touching the sternum. 2, 1, and arc those hands down, guys. Give everything a nice, gentle shake out. Okay, we're going to break this one down again. We've got the concrete suit on and a pointy arm straight at each other, guys, and it's the whites of the eyes time, staring each other out. Take it up, hand to here, and then slowly move it over. There, feel that stretch? And ease it off. Point back at ourselves again. Point at one another and take it round again. There we go. And ease it off. Good. Not holding the breath. I know who you are. Round we go. There. Feel that difference now. Feel how the body gets going. It seems to be a little bit quicker, doesn't it? Take it round again. Last one of these. Good. Bring it back. Take that concrete suit off. Put it on the floor carefully. Take the arm around, and then let's get that rotation in. Round we go. All the way to your maximum. Your 8 or 9 out of 10. Unwind. Bring it back round towards me. And back round again. Round we go. I'm watching that pointy finger. Watching the fingernail. Can I get it a bit further? I did. Bring it back around. Let the insteps go to instep to outstep. Don't keep the feet flat on the floor. Round we go again. All the way. Oh, I got a bit further that time. Good. Last one this side. Pointing towards you and taking this back around. But my pointy fingers wiggling all over the place, trying to tell me something. I don't know what. There we go. And back around towards you. And then bring that hand down, guys, and give that shoulder a nice big rotation, front to rear. Hands on the hips. Let's wiggle those hips around nice big circles. 2 or 3 times one direction, 2 or 3 times the other direction. Good stuff. You should be able to feel that one a lot more where the bottom rib goes into the spinal column, guys. Bringing the other pointy hand out. Here we go. Concrete suits back on. Arm to here. Whites of the eyes. And we take it around there. And bring it back. Good. And round again. Now do you get the idea of when I was talking to you about how it's got to be under control? No bouncing. There we go. People do dynamic stretching far too quickly sometimes. Round we go. And they don't get the effect of it. And back. One more of those. Now we're doing 3 to 4, sometimes a bit more. How many do yourself? You all know what to do your stretching, guys. That's entirely down to you. There we go there. Concrete suit off. Round we go, taking it all the way. And then I bring it back again. Now, if you're a little bit behind in front of me, it's one of those exercises. It doesn't matter, guys, because we're all getting to our own level, taking it around. I'm watching where that pointy finger's going. And again, working it back. Good. 2 of these left, taking it around. So my heart rate's coming up, respiration rate's coming up because it's loving it. And back around again. Facing you. Last one, round I go. Shoulder down the spine, dairy lead cheese wedges, back around. Good. And we're going to arc those hands down, rotate that shoulder around as well, loosen it off. Do 2 if you want to, 2 for the price of 1. Hands to the hips. Take 1 step forwards, any foot, and let's get those hips going around, guys. There. We've done a lot of doing the spinal column, how we've just done it. We get a lot of release. We can work that into, take it around the other way. We can work that into our hips. 2, 3, change over the step, other foot coming forwards, 1 step only, and around we go. There, and we can feel how the steps change everything. And we're going to do something to the side as well in a second. Take it back around the other way. Oh, the hips love this one. Round we go, 2 and 3. Okay, bringing the hands out. I'm bringing those feet out to a nice wide sumo, but I'm not stood on the railway lines. The feet are going out at a slight angle naturally, all right? Hands to the hips, and let's rotate this one around now. Now that's deep in our adductor area. There we go. It puts a little bit of instability into the pelvic floor. This is also brilliant, take it back around the other way, the digestive system, guys, and the internal organs. Loving it. 2 and a 1. Squish those feet in. We're going to go straight to a narrow foot, insteps touching, hands to the hips, and round we go. Feels same movement, it's totally different though, isn't it? We can feel that one. Back around the other way, taking those hips around, get some movement in the knees as well. 2 and a 1, and gently shake everything out. One of our last dynamic ones we're going to do, and we're going to bring it into our adductor and the arm over. Okay, Worm Catchers did this one yesterday morning, taking the feet out. Nice and wide, but comfortable. Comfortable wide, guys. Don't push it to your 100%. In the railway lines with the feet, stand on the tracks facing. First movement is hands to the hips, and gently bring the hips forwards until you get engagement in the adductors. And we're looking at corner. Look how stable we all are on the floor. That's power, that's core strength, that is, guys. Looking good. Okay, nice neutral spine, good posture. First movement is we'll take that hand up straight away. Okay, now turn the foot that direction. And over we go. There. Okay, now use your hand as a marker. Now bring it back upright. There. And over again. So I'm increasing the angle of that straight line and back. Nice and slowly. Good. And over. Now the leg muscles, the hamstrings and the quads particularly, are the ones you'll see people bouncing. And they're not, don't bounce, not good. Over we go. There. And getting deeper. Up we come again. Last one this side. Here we go. Taking the hand over. Getting deeper. Feet flat on the floor. And bring it back upright. Bring that hand down, guys. Let's squish those feet in and shake it out. Putting a lot of stress, a lot of extra work into our lower pelvic floor area. So good, release that tension. Feeling for the warm patches on the carpet. There we go. I've got them already. Don't need the hands. I can feel the warmth in the carpet. Okay, good. That foot's facing that way. Nice straight line with the arm. And good balance. Well done. Over we go. There. That's my 8, and I bring it back upright. There. And over we go again. There. Feet nice and flat on the floor. And back upright. 2 of those left. Here we go. Over. Yeah, in deeper. There. And back. And over again. All the way. And back upright again. Excellent. Arcing the hand nicely down and squishing the feet in. Shaking everything out. Working it up in levels and taking it over, guys. So, oh, that feels like I've been working those adductors on a machine in the gym. Okay, bring the feet outwards. Here we go. Hands to the hips. First off, bring the hips forward, lean back slightly. So we're working that area. Let's make use of that. So we're opening up and relaxing down our pelvic floor area and opening up the hips. Abs like it as well, especially the lower abdominal area. Nice and straight again. Bring the hand upright, foot's facing that way, and over we go all the way, chest facing one another, nice and deep. Curve the hand over, rotate the chest to the floor, reach forwards. Good. And then bring it back to where we just started from, chest facing one another and pointing. Good. Curve it over, reach forwards. Again. Long leg can come to your instep this time and reset. Bring it back to there, chest facing one another. Good. Over again. And work it, reaching forwards and going down at the same time. One more, bringing it back up. I know it's hard work, guys, but look at the gains you're getting. Over we go again. There. Over we go, reaching forwards, going downwards. 2, 1, and recover. Nice big arc coming back in the sky. And bringing it down and squish those feet in and shake it out. Clap from me. It's about now, you're probably realizing this is why we don't do dynamic stretching when you first start off. Because people would do this. The main thing is they'd say, I ain't doing no more stretching classes. You probably should have felt that right down the rib cage, guys, the way we're working it. Here we go. Let's get a breath in before we move on the other side. Breath up, hands up, out. Turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Elbows nice and low, thumbs touching that sternum area. Good. 2, 1. And arc those hands downwards. Okay. Getting back before the warm patches disappear. Oh, look at that. Straight in. I'm liking this one. Hands to the hips. Hips forward. I'm releasing. Good. And bring it back. Bring the hips forward this time and squeeze the glutes as tight as you can. Squeeze. Glutes, bum, butt, whatever you want to call it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then reset. Nice normal position, guys. That foot's going to face that way. Hand coming up. And down we go to a chest facing one another. Whites of the eyes. Everybody's there looking fantastic. Curve that hand over. Roll the chest. Both feet flat on the floor. Reach forwards. And back to the reset. Hand coming up, 45 degrees, chest facing. And we roll over again. Reaching forwards. Breath, heart rate coming up, respiration rate coming up. And bringing it back again. Every time I'm increasing that reach and the depth. Over we go, rolling it forwards. Long leg can come to the instep and try and touch that wall in front of us. And dip it down from the hips as well. Back to a recovery, up we come. And then last one, over we go. And this is the one where we show off and really push it out. There. Can take a big deep breath in at any time and increase it a bit more. Point your finger out and it's recovery. Big arc all the way up and down we come and squish those legs in. Good. The effect we've got now is, we've been dynamic stuff, of how we build that up. If we went going to that stretch normally, like we're doing on Saturday, in and back, we start with it, oh, now you can't feel those hips so much because everything's been activated. Your body's waiting now for that powerful workout, if you like. It's even more ready than what it would be. Okay, from there, guys, we're going down to a tabletop position, hands to our thighs. Big deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest, down we go. Walking the hands out. As you're doing that, I'm going to adjust my camera quickly. There we go, it's better. Onto all fours. That's my right knee. And nicely stacked. And just holding the position there, guys. Just hold the position. Okay, follow me along with this one. Nice relaxed, top of the foot on the floor. It's going to be a cat stretch. Keep the breathing going to your own rhythm. Cat stretch up, push upwards. Back to recovery. Push upwards. Back to tabletop. Increase each time. Push upwards. And back down again. Good. Push up. And back down. One more of those. Here we go. Pushing up, really working it. Pushing upwards and hold for 2, 3, and then down to a child's pose. No dynamic stretch with this one, just straight forwards, forehead to the mat or carpet. Big deep breath in. Exhale and let those hips sink to the rear. Good. We know how we can increase this one. Big deep breath in again. Exhale. And there we go. Oh, that's good. Sinking backwards. This is actually a fantastic position for a bit of me time, believe it or not, because you can stay balanced, you can switch off the body, stay relaxed. And it's a nice thing for the spinal column. 2 and a 1. Coming back to a tabletop. Okay, a new stretchy move. Right leg is going to go out to the rear and just straight. Don't raise. Now in that position, it's a cat stretch. Push upwards and back down. Push up and back down. Feel how we bring the hamstring into consideration with that one. Up we go. One more after this and back down. Cat stretch, raise up and back down and draw that leg back up. Knees level. Push the left leg out to the rear and straight. If it's slightly raised, don't worry. And don't worry about the knee being slightly bent. Cat stretch, push up and back down. There, push up. So because in this position,
We get a good cat stretch, but you focus on one side of the spinal column and it goes deeper and wraps itself around to the front part of the spine. Here we go, pushing upwards, cat stretch. I know it's hard work, guys, but you're doing fantastic. You're being stretching machines this morning. Last one, pushing upwards. Good. And bring it back down. Bring the knees back in and into a child's pose, guys. Off we go. Forehead to the mat. Forearms on the floor. Big deep breath in. Excuse me. And exhale. Hips sink to the rear. Now I've gone a lot further back. We've just released the lower lumbar into the pelvic girdle area. Keep that position. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Oh, that feels good. 2, 1. Let's turn straight over onto our back. I'll check my clock. Use a cushion if you have to. Good stuff. Spot on time. That was my left knee. Grief. But you know what the clicks are like in my knees. There goes left. As long as they don't start tapping out SOS, we're happy. Okay. Following on from last week. I was going to use a belt this morning, but I've changed my mind on that one, so I didn't text it. Maybe next week with the spinal column. Cross the right leg over the left. When we think about our piriformis, okay? Keep the hand, so take the right hand to the knee, left hand straight to the lower part of that leg, because we're going to assist it. Raising that foot upwards. Here we go. Now, up, place back down. And raise, and back down. Aim to increase each time again. Here we go, and raise, and back down. Good. 2 more, and we raise, and back down. Last one, we raise, and back down again, and then uncross those legs. While that side's recovering. Now, if we go to piriformis stretch and we really hold it, you've got to hold that and it gets painful. I know that, but in this instance, we get to our 15 out of 10 for a second and we release it back down again. And that's why it's a good thing to do. Cross the left leg over the right. Hold the bottom of the ankle, left hand onto the knee. Same thing this side, 5 times. Here we go, raise up. Look at your score and place back down. Nice control, raise up. Thinking curves and arcs and back down. And raising up. And back down. Oh, that's good. Raising up. Make it the last one. And back down. And uncross those legs. Place it on the floor while that recovers a little bit. Hands to the floor. Let's release through the area again. Here we go. Hip, bridge. Raise the hips upwards. And hold. Now squeeze those glutes as tight as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Activate them nice and tight. Lower back down. Relax. Let's make sure we relax. Big deep breath in. Go. Exhale. Hip bridge. Raise up. Squeeze those glutes. Tight, 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 guys. Squeeze. Not enough people work their glutes in everyday life. I know we do. Lower back down. Good. Okay, cross the right leg over the left again, revisiting. Feel the difference in this one. Right hand onto the knee, left hand just above the ankle. We're ready? Go. And raise, and back. And raise. And back. And give that leg a little pull by the ankle area. Raise up. And back. Good. Feel the difference there, guys. Raise up. One more after this. And lower. Look at the height we're getting. Last one, raise up. And lower. And uncross those legs. Good. So if ever you're doing these stretches because you're all really good, you're expert in your own field now, you know exactly what you're doing, you've got to be nice and warm for dynamics, okay? Cross the left leg over the right. And the best way to let them do one session through of your normal stretches, 8 to 10 seconds, and then dynamics. Quick way of getting into it that way, if we're cold. Here we go. Finishing off this side. Raise and lower. Give that ankle again a little bit of a pull. Assist the raising leg, raise up. And back down. Good, that's 2. And raise. And back. And on that 3rd one, my tissues released even more that time. Raising up, I'm getting more height and down. Last one coming up, raise up. Oh, that's good. And lower down. And left foot onto the floor. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, palms of the hands onto the floor. Hip bridge, raise up. And hold. Squeeze those glutes tight. And now 3 circles with the hips to the right. Round we go. 1 and 2 and a 3. And hold. Other direction. Round we go. 1 all the way. There's my 2nd started. And a 3. Back to a hip bridge and lower back down. Good. Pause, hold. Make sure you relax. Big deep breath in, go. Exhale. Good stuff. It's a sitting position, guys. Facing one another. I know you've heard me say it so many times. I don't know where the time goes. It's gone. Unbelievable, as you have been. Enjoyed those. We're going to do more dynamic stretching. Bring the hands to here. Have an amazing day because you are amazing people. 1, 2, 3, and go. Yes. Really enjoyed that. Thank you. I enjoyed Saturday mornings with you. Have a good day.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Fast batteries in this clock, babes. Don't know what's going on.